Hi, today I'm with entrepreneur Debbie Gilbert. Who doesn't know Debbie? Debbie has got so many different hats and strings to her bow, including her marketing business, 3 Counties Business Expo, which she runs with some amazing people, I'll have you know, and the Best Business Women's Awards, networking MumsUnLtd, and she's written a book as well. I'm sure I've missed something, Debbie. So welcome to Meet the Member today.
Hello, Louise. No, you're all right. You've included it all.
Well, I don't think we can cover everything in 10 minutes, but just wanted to really kind of find out what you're working on at the moment. I know it's odd times with this virus and, you know, it's putting lots of things on hold, but what are your key focuses at the moment?
Well, we are still promoting the Best Business Women Awards, which is closing on the 31st of July. Our final is due on the 9th of October, which is obviously in jeopardy of whether that will go ahead. But we've come up with a contingency plan, which is that anybody who enters, we'll put the entries into 2021, or if we get enough entries, we'll do 2 finals in 2021. So we'll do an early 2021 event, which will be the 2020 final. So right. That's the plan. So that's still going on. So there's loads going on with that at the moment. We've been running awards masterclasses, doing interviews with previous winners, sponsors, judges. So that's really cool. So that's why the banner's up behind me, because I've got an interview to do after this.
How many categories are there with that, Debbie?
We've got 19 categories, so covering a wide range of industries, and also things like customer service, most inspiring businesswoman and best business, and new business. So loads going on with that.
And that's been running for 5 years now?
Well, it's the 6th year this year. So, yeah.
And it's across the whole of the UK, isn't it?
Yeah. It's across the whole of the UK. So it's a great event. And, you know, you've been a judge and you've been involved as a sponsor. And it's just a great celebration of female business achievement. And it's one of the things, you know, I love about what I do. The marketing business, we're really fortunate that a lot of the clients that we had haven't really been majorly affected by coronavirus and are still trading. And so we're still doing what we were doing, but we have taken on 3 new clients, which is I wasn't expecting that. So that was good. So one's a land developer. Another one was a credit management agency. Obviously they're busy. And another one was a recruitment agency. So, you know, that's been good. And we've been doing our LinkedIn training online. Yeah. So I've delivered 2 of those already, and we've got a 3rd one on the 30th of June.
There's been some great feedback from that. I know lots of people have been on it.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been running those since 2009, so a hell of a long time. So it was a bit strange taking it online, but it's been fine. It's worked really well. It is 3 hours, which I was a bit worried people sitting there, but have a little break in the middle. So that's been good. And obviously with the networking like you, we've moved MumsUnLtd online. As again, good support like you. We you know, people have accepted that's the way it's got to be. And then I've been doing a lot of speaking with the book. So I just ended up getting invited to lots of online summits to speak about it, and sort of, again, talking to lots of women who have had to shut their business because they come into close contact with people, and giving them advice and, you know, trying to support them a little bit and help them think about continuing to market their business even if they're not open, which might sound a bit strange, but actually you still need those touch points with your customers, and you still need to keep a presence out there. So it's been really interesting watching, you know, people who have taken my advice and have gone off and done lots of different things online and just kept a bit of a presence out there, rather than going, oh, well, I can't trade, so I'm going to shut up shop and not do anything. And I mean, I was going to say, if you're furloughed, if you have furloughed yourself, you can still attend training courses. So we've had quite a few people on our LinkedIn courses, and I've had a few people I've done some one-to-one training with, which, you know, for social media and marketing advice, which they can do legally. There are some limitations if you're furloughed in terms of marketing your business for monetary gain.
Yeah, and I think it is really important. You mentioned about business women who are, you know, maybe they're homeschooling or their businesses are such that, you know, they have been unable to go in and do work. There has been kind of a real emotional toll on many people, and I think networking has been really important to keep in contact with those businesses, you know, even if it is not from a business point of view, but just a morale and a support point of view. So
yeah,
I totally agree with that.
I think you're right on that point.
I met you probably 8 or 9 years ago, and I remember.
No, it's longer than that.
Is it longer than that? Well, I just remember.
No, you used to come to the Hatfield Women on Top group, and that must have been 2008.
That was a long time ago. Well, I remember 2012 sitting at the same table as you at the FSB Business Awards, where we both won lots of awards. So multi-award winning business women, which is great. But you're a member of the Luton Women in Business groups for the past 5 or 6 years now. I know it's gone so quickly. What would you say is the kind of key thing for networking, and why should people still continue to do it?
Well, it's consistency. So, I mean, I've always, you know me, very rarely do I ever not come to a meeting. Even when I had my broken leg, I came in a wheelchair. So it's consistency, and I think it's helping other people. I've had loads of business out of it. I think we did a tot-up. I actually joined originally for a client, didn't I? That was in 2013, and then I moved it over to myself when I stopped working on that contract. So I think it's 6 years that I've been under my business. And I think I did a toss-up, and I've had about £80,000 worth of business, which is incredible over that time. And, you know, not just that, I've made some great friends, and we're a real team. I think Luton is a real team. Yeah, that's good, and it's great to hear about the business and the support side of things. So let's talk about our project together, the Three Counties Expo, which we started off 5 or 6 years ago in Luton. Gosh, I can't believe that. And then we ventured out into Bedford, and I know you run the Watford Expo, Three Counties Expo with Abby as well. We've had to move those events back. Fingers crossed that, you know, they can happen. But again, you know, expos are a great way of networking and meeting lots of people. What would you say about, you know, people visiting or even exhibiting at expos? Well, I mean, I think at the moment, just sign up to the Expo as a visitor, because it will keep you up to date with what we're doing. I think expos are a great opportunity to meet a lot of people at one event. And also we have the learning element. So we have the workshops, we have the speed networking run by Louise. So what a great opportunity to meet probably a couple of hundred people in a day. And, you know, if you go away and do the right follow-up, again, the fortune's in the follow-up. We've had some great success stories, and we have exhibitors that come back, don't we, year after year.
We do. And come to all 3 of the expos as well, yeah,
and have something really interesting on your stand. If you have a stand, you know, don't just stand there with a pile of business cards and some leaflets. Use that opportunity to run a competition or a little game or things that entice people over, conversation starters. So we've had some great stands at the expos over the years, and people who've really made an effort. And people who say networking and expos and things like that don't work, it's because they don't work. They don't put the effort in themselves.
Yeah, we've seen some great stands, actually, some really inventive ones, and you just think, and it draws people in as well. You know, as you say, it's not about standing there with business cards and some free giveaway pens or something. You know, that's not what business expos are about at all. And do come along to the free workshops as well, which are really, really useful. So finally, in terms of where people can get hold of you, obviously you've got lots of different hats on, but where is the one place that people can go to?
Well, my marketing website, vivabusinesssupport.co.uk. The awards are the Best Business Women Awards. Three Counties Expo, that's that one. And MumsUnLtd is spelled MUMSUNLTD. MumsUnLtd. So it's a bit of a strange spelling, but you know, I'm on LinkedIn. If you put in Debbie Gilbert on LinkedIn, I come up at the top. So
if you put Debbie Gilbert anywhere, you come up everywhere, Debbie.
Well, there is an artist in America called Debbie Gilbert.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Not as famous as you.
No. But yeah, you'll find me, or obviously on the WIBN business directory.
Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you very much for spending having a chat to me, and our member showcase today, Debbie Gilbert from all sorts of different places.
And thank you, Louise, for all you're doing, keeping everything going. So thank you.
Thanks very much, Debbie. Have a good day.